Good morning, imps. Breetheblueimp here, gaming with the baby, and today we're playing Minecraft in the Gaming with Family world, and without family and without the baby. I've recorded these 3 videos in the same day, so it's still the same scenario of, throughout the library, because they should be there for about an hour, so that should give me enough time to get some recording and try to get caught up before I fall behind, because I absolutely do not want to fall behind on recording. I've been doing so good. I've been getting so many, I need to put this dirt away, but anyway, I've been getting videos done. I'm accomplishing this. I feel like I'm failing at everything else, so if I could keep this going, then yay. Yeah, so this is going to be a fun 3 days of you guys listening to my spiraling thoughts. Woo! Thanks for being here. Anyone who didn't immediately click off because I wasn't happy, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. I guess it's lit up. But I wanted it to be a warm light, but there's no warm light you can put under the floor, is there? Because the carpet absolutely has to be on a block, so that kind of sucks. I was hoping carpet could, like, float, but apparently that's not an option. Alright, well, good thing we have all these extra sea lanterns, so we'll just put them in the floor and put our carpet down. And then hopefully I can get rid of all the torches, because I want those gone. I like the lanterns, the way they look. Ah, yay, the chest pain is back because I didn't finish crying, because I didn't want to just end one video crying and start the next one crying. But yeah, welcome to my wonderful video where I'm not even sure if I'd say I'm depressed right now, just ridiculously stressed out. And trying to figure out how to resolve said stress without abandoning my daughter. By abandoning, I mean like getting a job and working outside the home. I mean, when she's older, I could do that. But at the moment, it's not really an option. Because when she's older, I mean, I could probably have her, like, stay at my mom's house. And, there's other people there, so it'll be fine. I mean, my mom won't be, like, sitting there watching her the whole time. Because she has, she, like, works from home. So she'd be able to do that. But, I don't get to be in the room, just like quietly watch something in her headphones. So, she'd be monitored and fed, obviously. But that's like not for years. I need to do something now because I don't know how much time we have. And I hate that feeling. Oh, the chest pain. Oh. I don't think I've ever recorded this. Oh no, the last time I was like very super like not in a great place. I just recorded an hour-long video, but I can't do that because, like I said, I was kind of about to fall behind on videos, so I gotta get these done. Especially while she's doing. I was supposed to record yesterday. I didn't do that because of stress and things, and I think we ended up doing something in the morning, so I wasn't. No. The child was in a mood, as children are, so I had to tend to the child, and I was like, yeah, in her current mood, she wants, like, all of my attention, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get any recording then, so I'm recording now, 3 videos in a day, trying to play catch-up, all this is just so I can get a week ahead on, upload, so that when we get back from our trip, I don't immediately have to start, like, recording. I mean, I still kind of will, because a week ahead is not nearly enough. Normally, I try to be, like, a month ahead, so I don't even have to think about it for a while. Okay. Did I do this part? I did. But I don't think I did this part. I did not. Okay, cool. So, we'll take... Oh, I should do that level. We're gonna do this level, because it's already got carpet on it, so... Try to do all the spots that already have carpet. Try to keep it all straight and so I can keep track. Slowly light up my floor. Yeah, okay. There is light oozing through because I don't see shadows like on those steps. Did I hear a zombie? Maybe. I don't know. I have a YouTube video just kind of playing in the corner there because I'm not used to the room being completely silent while I'm recording because I usually have a show on for the child. Trying not to say her name all the time because, I mean, I don't say my name. Well, actually, no, I do say my name in every video. It's Bree. This is actually my nickname. And I don't say the husband's name either. So I'm trying to give her a little bit more animosity. No, that's not what I'm looking for. You know what I mean. Incognito-ishness. So I gotta get in the habit of calling her the child. But then when she's actually in here, I have to say her name. So I don't know, but... saying her name, it's not like I'm saying her full name, so it should be fine. Right? She'd be okay. I don't think she'll be horribly upset that I'm using her name. Well, I mean, I would hope she's not horribly upset that I'm using her name. Because I gotta talk to her while I'm recording. Okay, put these flowers away. Put the dirt goes in this chest. Dirt away. Okay, it's been about an hour, so they'll probably be home soon. So this might be the last video I do for today. I was hoping I could get 4, but I'm probably only gonna get 3 videos. Also, if you're enjoying the here goes my shovel. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We make videos every single day coming out at 9 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah, we're trying to make trying to get 1,000 subscribers before the year's over. And we're almost there. I mean, now we're passing the halfway point of the year. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but hopefully we'll make it. It'd be really awesome if we did. That would be so cool. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep trucking along and hope people continue to enjoy my content and whatnot. And the lack of editing, because of 1, I don't have time to edit. 2, I watch my own stuff back. Like on occasion, I'll watch like one of the videos that I know is my favorite, like the warden slapped my ass and ran that way. I really like that video. But yeah, I watch my own stuff back. It's fun. I think my stuff is funny. And apparently 780 people also think it's funny, so thank you for that. Well, it's 780 as of this recording. It'd be super cool if by the time this video comes out it's 1,000, which I don't see that happening because this video comes out in like a week, so there's that. There's that. I don't think I have enough lanterns, actually. No. Didn't I get like 2 shulker boxes of these things? Maybe I just don't know where I put them. Maybe they're still in the shulker box. I don't know. Well, oh no, because I did use 1 whole box. I don't know. We'll have to see. So I would like to light up the whole floor. But at the same time, I'll probably put the carpet down anyway, even if... Where am I going? There. Okay, that's where I need to go. Ah, yes. The twinge in the chest is back because I'm refusing to cry right now. I'll just cry off camera. Okay, wait. Where are my shulker boxes? Oh. Okay, that is good to know. We have enough to finish the job. Hot damn. Okay, that should be enough. Keeping the wood on me in case I need to, like, patch out a piece real quick. But yes, let's all put the lanterns down and make the day. I don't even know what that sentence was. Anyway. Yeah, oh, the doll channel is doing pretty good. It's at 19 subscribers, and I'm happy about that. And then my vlog channel is at 10. I was like, oh, wow. I wasn't really expecting anything to happen with those. But this is cool. I am happy that people are enjoying my content. Makes me feel good. Yeah, I do want to put out more doll videos, though. It's just, again, recording those are a little bit tougher. I mean, I could record them now while they're at the library, but I have to do this because this is the main channel, so this is the main focus, and then the doll channel, I don't know. Right now, I'm prioritizing this one because we've already got the ball rolling. We're doing good. I don't want to just, like, keep jumping channels if one looks like it's doing a little bit better than the other. But I mean, if the doll channel ends up somehow magically getting monetized before this one, honestly, I would still upload. I would still upload this one daily because I enjoy it. So yeah, why would I stop a good thing while I'm having a good time? I don't know. That sounds like insanity. So okay, let's go here. And this one might be pink, and then we do yellow. Wait, I should have. Okay, cool. I can. Dang it! I can't stack that fully yet. All I had to do was wait 5 seconds and I could have stacked it. Alright, I'm sitting with a horrible posture right now. I think I have some leftover chicken nuggets in the fridge. I should heat those up and eat them because I'm actually feeling hungry, and not only am I feeling hungry, I'm feeling the little itty bitty desire to eat, which is good because I've not been feeling that for a minute. I was making myself eat because, you know, I kind of have to in order to nurse the child and, you know, make breast milk. So, you know, just kind of eating on autopilot because I have to. But it's nice when I actually have the desire to eat. You know, you can... I don't know if anyone else has had like a little bit of an eating disorder. Do you ever feel hungry but then absolutely no desire to eat? I think stress that does that to you. Probably. It's most likely stress. Okay, so the floors are a little bit more glowy, I think, right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep telling myself that. And then I'm not. Ow! I looked away and just looked up and walked literally into a branch. Oh, wait, you're on the same level. So, I don't know what we're doing with this one. I haven't decided exactly how I'm doing the pattern. Well, if it's at the same level, no, it doesn't connect there, so I could have just left that one. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna put lanterns down here, here, and here. Here, here. And in these spots, we're not gonna keep saying here that way because this is annoying. Alright, so yellow and green and blue and pink and yellow and green, I guess? I don't know what we're doing anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. It's Chaos Drake. I can do whatever the fork I want. Oh, that's what I was saving the wood for. Forgot. Cool. Where's the word? Here's the word. Found it. Okay. We're gonna put that there. Now it's pretty. I am feeling a little bit better. The chest pain is still there, but it's not as intense. I think I got most of my thoughts out in the process. Just haven't cried enough yet, and we're not gonna sob on camera this time because I'm not in that pit that I was before, which just kind of happened. I definitely won't want to just cry on camera and be performative because that's just ridiculous. I cry on camera, it's because I'm trying to help my own brain fully process those thoughts or like actually feel the feeling, because sometimes you just kind of pat it down, pretend it's not there. You're like, all right, we good. But yeah, so because this time, I don't know, last time felt like I absolutely needed to. This time I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel like it right now because stuff and things. Oh, when I'm done with this, I'm not sure if I want my chicken nuggets or if I want a bowl of yogurt and trail mix. That's been my breakfast for the last... Actually, it's been like over a month that I've been pretty consistent with having a breakfast of yogurt. But I usually have a yogurt with my daughter, and she's still out with her papa. We gotta eat yogurt together. It's a thing. Well, I mean, I'll eat it by myself. Usually if I'm eating it with... Actually, no, she eats plenty of it now by herself. It used to be she would only eat it sitting at her little table and eating it with her. Because we'll have her own separate little bowls. But she's getting better about eating, like on her own, which is great. Oh, I'm teaching her sign language too, which my friends have been saying I need to teach her sign language for like ever. And I finally started doing it. I taught her the more sign. And oh my gosh, it makes things so much easier. Because now, and she picks up on it day one, which was so cool. When, I mean, obviously, I feel like, yeah, you're immediately rewarded with food, so you're gonna pick up on that one real quick. But yeah, so now whenever she wants like a snack, she uses it primarily for food, which makes sense. But I mean, she can use it for like other things. She just doesn't. I think she was kind of getting it. We were at the store and walking past like a bunch of canned beans, and she like pointed and then did the more sign, and so we did buy her a can of baked beans. Which, saying it out loud, it sounds really funny. It's like, why did you get your daughter beans? Because she said more, and we gotta encourage we gotta encourage her doing it. So we have to reward her. And then she kept doing the more signs as we walked down the aisle. We're like, no, you get to pick 2 things out from the store. You're not just gonna get we're not gonna give you something every time you say more, especially when we're at the store buying things, because then otherwise we're gonna end up with a massive cart of just every item in the store. But yeah, I'm glad she's getting it. It makes me super happy. But she uses it for like all the snacks. I mean, she uses it primarily for food, which is awesome. It makes it a lot easier to feed her, so then she's not just like screaming at me and I'm not like understanding what she wants. She can just do more sign. And I'll usually say, do you want more of said thing? And then she'll laugh or giggle if I say the correct answer. If it's the wrong answer, then she just keeps doing more, or she will start yelling at me. Which, I mean, makes sense. She's trying to get her food in, and Mama's not understanding, so we're doing our best. But yeah, I absolutely love when she nods and giggles, and I'm like, she was doing more sign. I was like, what do you want more of? I was like, do you want more? And I said collard greens, and then she giggles and gives me the biggest grin. I'm like, all right then. I have a friend that was asking, does she say any words? And I'm like, well, or she's like, I don't know, the way it was said just made me feel like some kind of way. I don't know, the way it was, yeah, just the vibe you get, you know? Like, almost they were, like, I guess trying to brag that their kid says a lot of words. And I'm like, I'm not worried about her talking, like, at all. Because she very clearly understands, like, full sentences we say to her. Ooh, there's coal. But yeah, because I can tell her, like, hey, can you go get your water out of your room? And she'll go and she'll come back with a water bottle. I mean, sometimes she will get distracted, but like 90% of the time, we can tell her to go get a thing and she goes to get the thing. I've had her say, can you get my water? Well, I mean, I've said to her, can you get my water? And she goes and gets it. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm not worried about her talking because she understands. She's just choosing not to talk because she's not focused on them right now. Right now, she's focused on doing all the active stunts and things. Oh my gosh, she's really good at jumping. Like, she'll be jumping on we'll take the couch cushions off so that she just jump on the couch. It makes it basically an indoor trampoline because, oh my god, there's so many mosquitoes outside. Excuse my blasphemy. It's been a minute since I blasted my eyes, or realized that I blasted my eyes. I might have been doing it all this time. I don't know. But anyway, she'll be, jumping on the couch, and she gets some air on there. And then she tries to invite me. I was like, nah, I'm like 100+ pounds. I feel like I'm gonna break the couch. I'm not supposed to jump on that part of the couch, sweetheart. So, well, you can because you're lighter, but I shouldn't jump on it. I may damage the couch. Man, she's doing little tricks. She's not like doing flips, but she likes to what's what I'm looking for? Jump high, lift her legs up, land on her butt, or sometimes she'll jump and then flip. Not flip, but you know, she'll jump and like tilt so that she lands on her back. And it's cool watching her do her little stunts and test them out. Should I put lanterns down now? I don't know. Nothing's spawning in. I don't think anything will because look. Oh, well, there appears to be no floor there. But yeah, no, I'm not worried about her talking at all. The only reason I'm teaching her the sign language is because she's clearly getting frustrated when we don't understand what she wants. So it's like, okay, we'll work on that. Oh, I'm also teaching her the help sign because there's oftentimes she needs help, but I don't know if she needs help because she's just screaming at me. I really love that she's excited to learn it because when I was putting her hands together so she could do the help sign, she was like grinning, and you could see her trying to work her little fingers. It's fun. It's very nice to see that she's excited to learn that because she realizes immediately after more that, oh, this is really, really useful. She wants to do things that are useful and that are, I guess, quick. And I've told her to say help me, but she's having difficulty saying help, doing the sound, I guess. So she'll just say me. When she needs help, she goes, me, 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 me. And I still understand that's what she's trying to say because it's like the urgency in the tone. So she still gets the help, but I definitely want to teach her the help sign. And then we were also trying to work on yes, because she's gotten so, she says no a lot, right? So a lot of times she'll say no, nod her head, and she means yes. I can tell which one she means by her tone of voice. Like if she says it too cheerfully, that's a yes. And she's saying the word no. She'll say no, like all happy, versus no. Her no is also super sing-song, which is super duper cute. But anyways, yeah, I know which no she's trying to say based on how cheerful her tone is. But I still want to teach her the yes and no hand sign. Well, she could say no, fine. So I don't really need to teach her the no hand sign. I might do it anyway for consistency. But she doesn't need the no sign for communication, but I definitely need to teach her the yes sign because that will make things a lot less confusing when she's communicating with other people, like the husband. Although he kind of can tell which no means no, which no means yes. Again, based on how like cheerful she sounds when she's saying, I don't like the pits in the floor, and I'm out of lanterns, dang it. Well, nothing's spawning down there because I did have the sense to put torches. Yeah, okay, let me get more ceiling. Oh, I somehow forgot it was an entire chest of these bad boys. And let's just get another stack. Okay, I need to put plants away. Also need to put torches away. Only got 7. But yay, I can take the torches off the floor. Yeah, so we're teaching her sign language, which is cool. I don't remember what I was saying before that. I'm not worried about her talking because every now and then she just breaks that word I didn't know she knew. Like the other day, she like dropped some, she like tossed her doll in the pool, and I guess it made a bigger splash than she had intended, because then she just very casually said, uh-oh. And I was like, what? I was so shocked. My roommate, who's also now a close friend, but anyway, she was there too. And we were like, you heard that, right? I'm glad I had that confirmation. We were so dramatic. That was funny. But yeah, I didn't even know she could say uh-oh. And then another time, she just started saying go. I'm like, I didn't know you could say go, or that you fully knew what it meant. But yeah, she was just like, go. And because we were trying to, we were leaving the house or something. She was wanting us to hurry up. So she's telling us to go. Yeah, so she knows a lot of words. I have no idea how many words she can say, because randomly she'll just bust them out. I'm like, all right. I could keep track of every word that I know she knows, but that feels silly and too anal, at least for me personally. If other parents do that, then that's fine. I'm not judging you for it. But for me personally and how I operate, I'm not gonna do that. I know she knows words. She knows enough that she can communicate quite a lot to me. And I'm fine with that, because her main focus is the active stuff. She wanted to learn flips, she's wanting to jump. So I'm teaching her those things, and they learn, at least in my experience, they seem to learn better and faster when you teach them what they are interested in, instead of trying to no, you're supposed to be learning this at this time. Because I usually don't tell people this, because I know they'll look at me like I'm insane, but she was jumping before she could walk. She would hold on to she was able to stand, and she could walk along the couch, very wobbly. But she was on the couch and hold on to it. But anyway, she used to hold the back of the couch, and she jumped once or twice. And she was 8 months old. And I'm like, I think you're not supposed to be able to do that. I feel like a crazy person witnessing this, but I want to say she did it at least twice on the couch. But yeah, I was she jumped. She's always wanted to jump and just be active. She hated tummy time because she didn't want to crawl. She just wanted to jump straight to walking. So she actually started walking. I want to say, it was a few days before she turned 9 months, but I just tell people she started walking at 9 months, when technically, if I wanted to be super anal and exact, she started walking when she was 8 months. That was only a few days before she was 9 months, so I just say 9 months. If anyone ever asks, normally I just don't tell people, because, I don't. Too many moms act like it's a race with babies. I'm like, no, every baby is completely different. They're going to learn things at completely different times. You didn't learn the same things at the same speed as your friends when you were in school as a kid, or even a college student, or even as an adult. So why do we expect the kids to hit, babies and toddlers to hit the same milestones that all the other babies and toddlers are hitting at the same time? This is just insanity. That's not how they work. Some kids will learn certain things faster than others. Some kids will take a long time to learn things, and that's fine. That doesn't mean they're dumb or they're behind. It just means that's how they learn, and that's the speed they learn the thing. So glad I'm gonna homeschool her. That way she doesn't have to be pressured. I don't have to be pressured as a parent or teacher, being like, oh, well, they don't know this. I'm like, well, she's getting to it. She's more interested in learning this instead. Why don't you take any comment about the fact that she's learning this? But they're not learning that. I'm like, okay. This is an imaginary argument I would think would happen if I did put her in school, which I never would, because I was also homeschooled. Nope. My husband was also homeschooled, so I'm not gonna put her in the school system because it sounds not great. Also, school shootings is not something I want to have to ever think about. For, my own kid, it's absolutely horrible that happens still, or that it happens at all. And I can't put her in school. I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. It's intuitive for her. Not for me, because I don't want to work. Although I feel like at this point, I don't know if I could go back into the 9-to-5 work system. I don't know if I could not due to laziness, but due to stupidity. Not my stupidity, the stupidity of bosses and the pettiness of bosses. Because the same job I mentioned before, where that coworker passed away because he overworked himself, working multiple jobs and working even when he was very clearly sickly. My boss there she was fine, but then after I got married, and she got really petty. I'm like, we're adults. Why are you getting petty and treating me like this because I'm married? She was granted, she was also married. I mean, she was married to a crunchy old dude that I don't think she was actually attracted to. I have no idea why she married him. But I mean, she was great when I was planning my wedding and was asking for certain days off, so that I could plan a bit more and rest, because I feel like I was about to get sick like right before getting married, which whoo, that was sucked. Don't want to be sick on my wedding day. But anyway, she was like giving me days off that I needed, and just like extra days off. And then she was telling me who to go to get my nails done. She was like so helpful and so supportive, and I told her I was making the dress and it was gonna be gold and all that, and she was like, I can't wait to see it when it's done and blah 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 blah. So, you know, I get married, have a few days off and all that. And then went back to work, and she asked to see the pictures. All excited. I was like, yeah. So I shared them with her, and she was very quiet. Like, very quiet. I mean, she did it was just, she seemed way less pumped about it than she was before she saw the pictures, if you know what I mean. She, you know, she did the basic, like, compliments and all that. And then, like, after that, okay, it was like Halloween is, no, I know why the last straw was Halloween, but anyways, what month was it? We got married in September. Oh yeah, so I was asking to take certain time off in December because we wanted to do a road trip for our honeymoon, and he was gonna take me up to New York. We're gonna meet his family and all that. It was gonna be great. So I requested that time off, and she said no because it's short notice. I'm like, it's September. We're going in December, and you said that we can't take off days that are near Christmas. This was like the first week of December. I should be able to take that. Anyway, she said no. I'm like, okay. So I told the husband that maybe we'll move it till January. But anyway, and then I requested like Halloween off because, you know, I love going out on Halloween and all that. And for some reason, that was the last straw. No, that wasn't the last straw. She said no to that as well. I'm like, it's a month in advance. What do you mean no? You said if we ask in advance, then we typically would get that day off, because that gives you time to find someone else. And she said no. You know what the final straw for me was? Is that at this point in the same job, I was now a barback instead of a server assistant. And barback, oh gosh, it paid so much better. The bartenders loved me because I worked my ass off, and they appreciated it, and they appreciated it with money. Don't just say thank you. Show your appreciation. Give me cash. But yeah, no, they would tip me out great. I made so much more. I actually kind of miss being a barback with those particular bartenders. There was one bartender who joined in who was definitely racist because she kept telling me to not take the tips off the table. And like, as the whole bar area, we all shared tips. So if you got a tip, it went to the jar that everyone shared, because it was an interesting system. We had like one bartender who worked the well, and then we had a few tables in our bar area. But anyway, like, we all definitely worked together, so it made sense that we all pooled tips. And I mean, technically they didn't have to share their tips with me, but they did, and it was awesome. And there was the one woman who just didn't want me sharing oh wow, it's been 30 minutes. We're really going with this story. Oh, okay, so last straw is that I went from service assistant to barback, so I was working with the bar area, which was great. And there was one day they were short staffed, so I worked both positions. I did service assistant and barback, and I nailed it, and she paid me for both positions. I made a chunk of money that day. Ooh, that was great. But anyways, so there was another day where she needed me to train someone, and she wanted me to just be server assistant, and I'm like, there was such a huge downgrade in pay. So I said, well, I can't do that. I can do both. I could be both, you know, server assistant and barback, and just get paid for barback, because I could really need the money that I get from the bar. And she was saying, no, don't do that, and blah blah blah. Basically, she kept saying no, and I kept trying to find like other workarounds, because I mean, it wouldn't affect her pay, and I was that good that I could manage both positions, and it wouldn't make a difference to any of the people, you know, at the restaurant. I just wanted to make sure my pay was going to be what my pay was going to be. So she says no, and when you come into the office. I'm like, okay. See, so I went into the office when I came in that day, and I didn't realize that I was being written up until it was her in there, the general manager, and the manager, I guess is what he was. But anyway, they're both in there, and they sat me down, and then she started talking to me, and then it clicked. I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble for talking to you? Because she was saying how, you know, I'm not supposed to do that, blah, 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 and going on. I don't even remember what she said. I was just pissed. I was like, woman, are you serious? You're calling me into the office just because I said, hey, I could do both positions, but can I just be paid for barback? Because I've done that before, and I did really well. doing that. You asked me to do that one time. So I'm like, all right, well, why can't I do it this time? And basically she was mad that I was questioning her. I'm like, this isn't the military. I can question my boss. What do you mean? And I was being written up for that. And I was always early to work, always worked hard, and I was being written up for that. And I'm just sitting, I was like, you know what? I'm not breaking eye contact. So the whole time she's like giving me a stern talking to, I did not break eye contact. I barely blinked. I locked in and just looked at her the whole time. And she kept glancing away. She looked so nervous. She kept like looking off to the corners, off to different directions. And I'm like, no. You gonna make me in trouble? I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. So then after that, that was the final straw for me. I was like, are you fucking serious? But I didn't quit on the spot because the girl I was training, she's so sweet. She was a really nice girl. And I'm like, I'm not gonna quit on the spot and leave you to deal with all of this. So I did work that day. I trained her well and all that. And then my boss, she went on vacation, and while she was on vacation, I put in my 2-week notice with the acting manager, and he's like, okay. And then she gets back from her vacation like a week later, and he hadn't told her. So I had to break the news to her. I was like, hey, just I put in my 2-week notice a week ago, so I will be gone by Sunday. And she's like, oh. I'm like, okay, why are you being petty that I'm leaving? Or just, it makes no sense. We're supposed to be adults. Act like one, please. And, yeah, I worked that weekend, and by this, I didn't actually show up for that last day of my 2 weeks, because I'm like, I'm done. I can't deal with this woman anymore. Who, by the way, was tall, blonde, and absolutely gorgeous, so I don't know why she was jealous of me. Like, woman, me and my sister worked that job. We were both like, woman, we never said this to her. We were like, you could have any man you want looking like the way you do. Why are you getting petty with me? Why do you seem jealous of like any young, good-looking woman that comes in? You look amazing. I want to say she was probably like late 30s age-wise, but that's just a guess from like her job position. She looked incredible. I don't know what her problem was. She showed up working the highest of high heels and the hottest of dresses every day. I'm like, damn, she looks awesome. Yeah, so I'm like, well, why are you insecure with me? I mean, sure, I have big old boobies, but I mean, ma'am, you have legs that I'm jealous of. Her legs were amazing. I know she wore heels and skirts every day. But anyways, yeah, so that was the last straw for me. And then, like, as Saturday came up, my last day was Sunday, I told the bartenders, I was like, you know what, I'm not coming back to it. And I told them. Didn't tell anyone else, because it didn't matter to anyone else. And the bartenders, I actually like them. And I told them that, like, hey, I'm not gonna come back tomorrow. I can't deal with her anymore. And they were sad. They're like, you sure? And like, we're gonna miss you. You're a really hard worker, and like, you're gonna leave. And I'm like, yeah. But yeah, they were sad. I was sad, but I mean, it was time to move on. So that's one of the and that's not the only time I've had like a petty boss. So that's one of my main reasons for, well, I mean, other main reason is that the pay is trash for how much work they expect you to do. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't think I could ever work a regular 9 to 5, because I'd have to deal with either a stupid or petty boss, or worse, an incompetent one. And I dealt with all of those. Only option is for me to be my own boss and somehow make my own money. That is the only option we have left, because just wish if you're gonna be in charge of people, they could just be mature enough to just be in charge of people and stop letting stupid things like emotions and jealousy get in the way. Yeah, so there's that. Definitely over time, so it looks like that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. Remember to share this video with everyone you know, live, and hate. Wash those bubblicious, beautiful, mantle butt cheeks, and we'll see you in that's not the order that was in. Oh no. Oh, you see you in the next one. Live your smooches. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, bye now.